Hello dear students. So today we are learning history for class 6, subject social science. Chapter number 1, when, where and how. In previous chapter, part 1, we have learnt about history. So how we are using these questions, these three elements, when we are using, we have tried to understand the concept of history. And also we have learnt in previous class what is history. We know now history means it is a past event, study of past event. And also the Greek word of history is the historia, and father of history also we have learnt in previous class. See here, Herodotus, he was the father of history and also he was first historian. And classification of history we have learnt in previous class. So they are classified in three categories. First one is prehistory, second one is proto-history, and third one is history. We have seen in prehistory peoples, they are early mans, they are hunter-gatherers. They don't know how to write and how to read. So they are not mentioned the written records. And also that peoples are developed, they are changes their lives, they improved themselves in proto-history. They understood, they know how to write. So they know how to paint, they are painting on the walls, on the caves. And they know how to write also, but they don't know how to read. So by example, Indus Valley civilization and Harappan civilization, they are the proto-history civilizations. And that people again, they have changed their lives, they are improved in the period of history. They know how to write, they know how to read. And archaeologists have found some written records. Archaeologists also found written records, they also know how to read. What they written, they know how to read that. In history, peoples are settled their lives. And also they started agriculture. So here till we have completed previous chapter, part 1. Now today's part 2. So today's part 2. So we are learning in today's class, chapter 1, when, where and how. So let us start. Date. See here, in history, some mentioning the dates here. In history we are seeing here, some mention the dates here. The dates are how we mentioned that BCE, CE and AD. So this like mention the dates in history. So see here, one by one I am explaining this. BCE means before, see here, BC coming here, afterwards CE coming, otherwise you take here AD, CE and last one is BCE. BC means, BC refers to as before Christ. Before Christ. AD, it refers to Anno Domini. Anno Domini. And CE, it refers to that common era. Common era. And next, BCE, before common era. See here, we have seen in the dates that, see, we have mentioned here. See here, birth of Christ, birth of Christ, it is BE, we have mentioned here BE, and we have mentioned here AD. See here, before the birth of Christ, we have mentioned the date in BC, before Christ. And when Jesus Christ was born, so then we are mentioning the date AD or CE or BCE. AD means Anno Domini, CE means common era, and BCE means before common era. So this slide we have mentioned here dates. BC, before Christ, AD, Anno Domini, CE, common era, BCE, before common era. See here. So next, let us talk about sources of history. See here. Sources of history. The source of history is dividing in two categories. So first source is archaeological source. Archaeological source. And second one, literary source. Literary source. So first I talk about archaeological source. Archaeological source means, so these are coming here some monuments. Archaeological sources, they have the include buildings, monuments, structures, old structures, these all coming in archaeological source. And literary source has mentioned here some records, handwritten records that. Okay, see here. So first one coming in archaeological source, monuments. So first one is there here, monuments. Monuments, these are the buildings, old buildings. By example, see here, mosques, temples, church, okay, and palaces. So these type buildings mention the monuments. So some example are there. Monuments means what? Buildings, old buildings. Mosques, temples, church and palaces. Some good example of monument in India, Agra's Taj Mahal and Delhi's Red Fort. These are the example of monument. And next you see here, inscriptions. Inscriptions also coming in archaeological source. Inscriptions. Inscriptions also coming in archaeological source. Inscriptions means it is the seal, means it is some records, written records on the stone. It is the punch on the seal. Otherwise, it's some inscriptions means what? Some written on woods, written on temple walls, and also inscriptions we have seen temple walls and stones also. A good example of inscription is Ashoka's inscriptions. It is a good example of inscription. And next one is coming here, coins. It is the third archaeological source. Some coins are made up of metals like that, silver, gold, okay, so the bronze. So this like it is the made up of the coins. And after the when means which period the ruler was ruling, so the king or queen mentioned the dates and punched the dates and their king's face and queen's face, punch of them on that coins. So these are the archaeological source. We find out the archaeological source. So next also coming here, artifacts. So artifacts means here we are using here some jewelries. So we have seen some in early man's using the jewelries, they are made up of bones. They are made up of bones. Also we have seen here pottery, pots. They are made up of pots because they store the grains. They are storing on that pot. What they storing? Grains. Okay. So like this, see here, artifacts, coins, inscriptions and monuments. These are the archaeological sources. So next one coming here, literary source. Literary, it is the manuscript. It is the manuscript. Manu means what? Hand. So it is the handwritten script. Okay. So some example are there that manuscripts, some our holy books, the Ramayana, the Mahabharata, the Bible, the Quran, the Bhagavad Gita. These all are good examples of literary source. Means these are the manuscripts. And also good example that secular. Secular means what here? Some Kautilya's Arthashastra also written on. That is also good example of manuscript. It is the literary source. Kautilya's Arthashastra. Kautilya wrote as the Arthashastra as by hand. So it is mentioned here, that is the secular. And next one coming here, foreign account. Foreign accounts. So many travelers invited to India. Travels are invited to India. By example, Chinese travels invited to India. And also they left behind their accounts. By example, see here, Huainstang and Fahihan. So both Chinese and Buddhist pilgrimage invited to India, and they mentioned in their accounts about Indian history, Indian account. Okay, so afterwards they left behind them. And Megasthenes also, he was also foreign ambassador, and when he was invited to India in the period of Chandragupta Maurya, and he was wrote one book, that the name of the book Indica. Megasthenes wrote the book the name of the book that Indica. So he was mentioned the administration of Chandragupta Maurya's, how he was ruled, how in his period political condition, social conditions and economic condition. So these all written in the book of Indica. The Megasthenes was wrote in that book. He was mentioned in that book. These are the foreign accounts. Okay. See here. Today's class completed here. So part 2 is completed here. But what you have learned in today's class? So you have learned in today's class date. So date, these are the how we mentioned in dates by BC, CE, okay, and AD and BCE. BC it's referred to as before Christ. AD it has refers to Anno Domini, and CE Common Era and BCE before Common Era. BC we have using before the Christ, the birth of before the Christ of Jesus Christ. So we are using BC. And after the Christ means the birth of Jesus Christ, after that we are using Anno Domini, CE and BCE. So today we have learnt about dates, and also we have learnt in today's class sources of history. The sources of history, it is dividing in two categories. One is archaeological source and other is literary source. In archaeological sources are monuments, inscriptions, coins and artifacts. And literary sources, we know that they are the religions, secular and foreign accounts. So in religions we have seen that, we know first that literary means manuscript. Manu means what? Hand. It is the handwritten script. In religious we know that some our holy books written on hand. They are the manuscript. A good example of manuscript, the Quran, the Bible, the Bhagavad Gita, the Ramayana, the Mahabharata. These are coming in religious literature, means religious literacy. And we have also learnt in today's class secular. Kautilya's Arthashastra, it is also a good example of secular, means it is the manuscript. It is also literary source. And also we have learnt in today's class foreign accounts. Some Chinese Buddhist pilgrimage invaded to India, and they wrote what about, means they wrote the Indian history and they left behind it that. And also Megasthenes was also foreign ambassador. He wrote one book, that name of the book Indica. He was mentioned in that book about Chandragupta Maurya's dynasty. So here completed today's part number 2, and also completed here when, where and how. It's a chapter number 1. And next class I am continuing in next period. Thank you.